Hello again. Let's say we're going to subtract 8x to the third plus 2x squared minus 7 from 11x to the third plus 2x to the second plus 5x minus 3. All right, so if we're going to subtract this polynomial from this polynomial, that means that the second one will go first. And what I mean by that is this. The second polynomial, the one that starts with 11x cubed, is going to be on top. And then I'm going to subtract the bottom. So what that does is it changes all the signs. So it makes that 8x to the third negative 8x to the third, and it turns it into minus 2x squared. And also, I want you to notice that I put a plus 0x here because in the original there was no x term. So we need a placeholder there. It's very important. And that minus 7 becomes plus 7. So I've changed the signs of all of the bottom polynomial. And now we will go through and we will do our arithmetic. So we'll do the negative 3 plus 4. Negative 3 plus 7 is positive 4. 5x plus 0x is 5x. So I'll put a plus 5x there. 2x squared minus 2x squared is 0x squared. And 11x to the third minus 8x to the third is 3x to the third. So our answer is 3x to the third plus 0x squared plus 5x plus 4. But we don't have to include the 0x squared. So our final answer is 3x to the third plus 5x plus 4. So let's do this same problem, but let's do it horizontally. So remember that when we subtract a number or a polynomial from another one, the second one that we say, the one that we're subtracting it from, goes first. All right? So I'll put that in parentheses. So when we subtract it, we put both polynomials in parentheses, and we subtract it with the minus sign here. So now what that minus sign is going to do is it's going to affect every piece here. So it's going to affect every piece so that it changes the sign. And I'm going to rewrite this as 11x to the third plus 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. And now this minus sign affects every term inside the parentheses. So that becomes minus 8x to the third minus 2x squared plus 7. So now I'll go through and I'll circle my sign in my term, my sign in my term, my sign in my term, all the way through. And now we're going to rewrite it collecting like terms, okay? So I have my 11x to the third, and the other x to the third term is a minus 8x to the third. So I'll cross that off. Now I'm looking for my x to the second terms. So I have a plus 2x to the second, and I'll cross that off. Then I have a minus 2x to the second, and I'll cross that off. I have a plus 5x. Then I have a minus 3 and a plus 7. Now I can combine like terms. So I have 11x to the third minus 8x to the third. That's 3x to the third. And I have 2x squared minus 2x squared. Well, that's 0x squared, which is just 0. So I don't even need to bother putting the x squared terms. Next, I see that there is a 5x by itself with no other x terms. So I'll say plus 5x And then I have -3 plus 7, which is plus 4. And that's how you subtract polynomials vertically and horizontally.